Hi, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make a pyramid net, or this shape here, a tetrahedron. So this will be the shape your net will be able to create once you've completed this tutorial. So I'm just going to delete this off the screen, make some room, and I'm going to make sure the grid lock is on and the grid spacing is 10 by 10. It's not really important, but just for this tutorial I'll set it to that. So the first thing you need is the line tool, and I'm going to set it to a certain length. So if I right click on that, I can set the length that I want, and I'm going to make that 140 millimeters, and I'm not going to put an angle in here. So this is now set 140 millimeters long. I'm going to place that anywhere on the screen there, and we need to find the halfway point of this straight line, so we're just going to put a construction point there, and I'll show you why later on. So if you select the construction point, and if you just right click on this attachment one setting and select the midpoint of line and unselect this one here, if you select anywhere on this screen here, it should snap to the centre there, as you can see it there. Okay, now that one's done. So from there I'll get the line tool again, and I'm just going to draw a straight line all the way up to the top. Okay, so the next thing is we need a diagonal line. Just do that again, I'll unselect this now. We need a diagonal line coming from the end point here, meeting to this line. Now we need this line to be 140, so to get the I could just draw it on here, but to get the exact length of 140, I'm going to hold down on the line tool, and I'm going to select this third one here, draw a line from a point with a given angle and length, and I'm going to make it 140 millimeters long, and in the angle I'm going to enter 60 degrees. So if you take this to the end of the line there, you'll see it joins up perfectly there with this line here. So I'm just going to put another one in. If I drop it down there, now you can see it's facing the wrong way, so I'll just select it and mirror that over. There we go. And again, now I need to find the middle lines of these. So to do that again, I get my construction point, and I'm just going to select this attached tool again, left click on it and make sure the midpoint of line arc is selected. So again, if I click anywhere on this line, it'll appear there right in the centre there. There we go. Okay, so just hold down on the line tool just to select this first one, draw a single line, and I'll unselect that now. I'm just going to draw, I'll unselect the grid lock as well. I'm just going to draw a line now. If I don't have any of these settings activated, you can see here it's not going to be a straight line at all, so just undo that. Left click on the attach tool and click on midpoint of line, yeah, that one's selected, and from this select the line tool again. There we go. So if I select anywhere on the line now, you can see it just snaps to the construction point that we've put in. So again, from that line, click anywhere on the bottom and it'll just snap. Try it again. Construction point. There we go, and it's just snapped to the centre of that construction point there. So you hold down the delete tool and select the second one, and we're just going to get rid of these lines here. Okay, so far there you have your template there. Now the next step is to put tabs on, and that's if you're cutting it out on a laser cutter and you want something to be able to glue it on with. So at the moment, if you select the contour tool and select the third one in, draw a contour parallel to a line, I'll have it 10mm away from it. So it's just going to draw another line now, 10mm away from this line. Now you get your line tool and you select draw a line at a given angle to another line. You want that set at 45 degrees. You don't want any length in there but 45. So press OK. Now I'm just going to show you, this shouldn't come out right, but if I click on this line here, this will be at a 45-degree angle, so I just bring that there. Now I need the next tab to come across here, so if I try and click on this line, it won't let me, it's just going from that same line again. What we need to do is we need to break this line so it thinks it stops here, not carries on all the way down to the bottom. Okay, so just delete this line just so I can show you clearly. So if I get the select tool, you can see that that's one solid line. We need that split into two. So selecting the delete tool, I'm just going to delete one line from every side and then fill them back in. So hold down your line tool, pick the first option, and I'm just going to left click on this and make sure end point is selected this time, not the middle of the line. So this is just going to snap to them. So click on the end, click as close as you can, and I'll just snap to it. Okay, so now if I select them, you can see it's an individual line now. So if I get the contour tool again, keep it at 10, and select there now, you can see it's just that section of the line that it's picked. Okay, so click on lines, and it's the fourth option. Make sure 45 degrees is in there, and make sure you click on the actual line that you want to come from. So there's our first one. I'll just show you, if I accidentally click on this top line here, it's not a 45-degree angle across this tab here. Okay, so just make sure you're actually getting this line that you actually want to come from. This one again, and we'll do the same for this side. That's it, and then we just get the delete tool and delete any lines that have gone over. There we go, and there we have our shape with your 3 tabs on. Now don't forget your line colours for lasering, so I'm just going to select it all, go to colour, red, and OK that. So it's going to, so far it's going to cut everything out there. So I'm just going to select these lines, hold the shift key down, I'm going to select all the inside lines, the inside ones on the tab as well, go to colour and select black. There you go, so now it's going to engrave these lines, so you can just bend those easily, it's not going to cut all the way through, and the red lines, it'll cut all the way through. I hope this tutorial helped, and thanks for watching.